Are you a senior or know someone who relies on the SASSA social grant payments? Well, here's some great news that you absolutely need to hear. Starting this May 2025, SASSA is increasing the social grant payments, giving you a well-deserved boost in your monthly income. That means more money in your pocket to help with your daily needs, whether it's covering your medical bills, buying groceries, or simply enjoying a bit more comfort in your retirement years. This is the kind of update that can make a real difference in your life. But what exactly do these increases mean for you? Let's break it down. For many seniors, this increase will provide a much-needed financial cushion, helping to keep up with rising living costs. And if you're one of the millions who rely on these grants, you'll want to know exactly how much more you're getting and how the new rates could help ease your financial worries. Whether you're receiving the older person's grant or the disability grant, these changes apply to you. In addition to the payment increases, SASSA has also simplified the process for those qualifying, ensuring that more eligible individuals will benefit. This new rate adjustment is an important part of South Africa's efforts to support senior citizens and those in need. It's a positive step toward a more secure financial future for our elderly community. So, why is this happening now? With inflation on the rise and the cost of living constantly changing, these payment increases aim to offer seniors better support during these tough times. But the real question is, how will this impact your finances directly? Are you ready to take full advantage of these increases? If you're excited about this change and want to stay updated on everything SASSA related, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable content, and let me know how this increase will help you in the comments below. If you're a senior citizen or someone who depends on the SASSA, South African Social Security Agency, grants, this update is something you don't want to miss. With the new rates coming into effect this May 2025, there are many reasons to feel optimistic about your financial future. The SASSA social grant payment increases are a reflection of the government's ongoing efforts to address the challenges faced by South Africa's elderly population. But let's dig deeper into how these changes impact you personally. Firstly, it's important to understand the reasoning behind this increase. The cost of living has been steadily rising for years, with inflation affecting everything from food prices to transportation costs. Seniors, especially those living on a fixed income, have felt the pressure of these economic shifts more than most. Many of them are living on pensions or grants that have not kept pace with the increasing cost, meaning their purchasing power has decreased over time. This gap has created a financial strain for countless South African seniors, making it harder for them to meet their basic needs. That's where this new increase comes in. The government has recognized that the elderly population deserves better financial security, especially considering that many of them no longer have the ability to work and earn an income. These new rates aren't just about a small bump in your bank account, they represent a significant commitment to improving your quality of life. It's a lifeline for seniors who have spent decades contributing to the country's economy and deserve a comfortable, secure retirement. Now, let's break down how much more you can expect to receive. For those who are receiving the older person's grant, which is the main source of income for many seniors, the increase is substantial. As of May 2025, the new rate will see a noticeable boost in your monthly payment. This could mean a little more flexibility in your budget, allowing you to manage your monthly expenses more comfortably. If you've been struggling to stretch your grant to cover rent, utilities, and groceries, this increase should bring some relief. For those who rely on the disability grant, there's also good news. The disability grant rate is seeing a similar increase. If you have been living with a disability, you know how expensive healthcare and support services can be. The added financial support will hopefully make it easier for you to access the resources you need without having to constantly worry about making ends meet. Whether it's paying for medical treatments, purchasing medication, or covering the cost of specialized equipment, these funds can make a huge difference in your day-to-day life. But, of course, there's always more to these changes than just the amount of money you'll receive. The payment schedule itself will remain consistent, ensuring that you get your funds when you need them most. The regularity of these payments is crucial for seniors who rely on this income as their primary source of financial support. With this steady influx of funds, you don't have to worry about falling behind on bills or missing out on important purchases. Another thing to consider is how the increase in SASSA grants will affect the wider community. South Africa has a large elderly population, and many of these individuals live with family members or caregivers. A portion of these funds will undoubtedly go towards supporting those who are taking care of seniors in their homes. Caregivers, whether family members or hired professionals, often bear a significant financial burden. This increase could help ease that burden, allowing families to provide better care for their elderly relatives. The impact doesn't just stop at immediate family members. Seniors also contribute to the economy in other ways. Many elderly people enjoy engaging in social activities, shopping, or attending community events. When they have more disposable income, they are able to participate in these activities, which in turn benefits local businesses and the economy as a whole. This isn't just a handout, it's a positive step towards strengthening the financial well-being of the entire community. By helping seniors, the government is helping to stimulate growth in the economy. What's more, there's a deep sense of dignity that comes with receiving a fair and adequate social grant. For many seniors, the grant is not just a lifeline but a recognition of their years of hard work and sacrifice. It's an acknowledgement that their contributions to society, whether through work or by raising families, have not gone unnoticed. For those who may be struggling with feelings of isolation or insignificance, this increase is a clear message that they matter and that the government values their well-being. There's also the question of eligibility. You might be wondering if you qualify for the increased payments and whether there's anything you need to do to ensure you're getting the full benefit. If you are already receiving the older person's grant or the disability grant, you don't need to take any additional steps, the increase will be automatically applied. However, if you've never applied for a grant before or if you're unsure about your eligibility, now is a great time to explore the possibility. SASSA has made the application process relatively simple, and they've expanded access to ensure that more seniors can benefit from this financial support. But what happens if you're not eligible for the SASSA grants? That's where it gets a little tricky. While this increase is fantastic for those who qualify, it's important to acknowledge that not everyone will benefit. Some seniors, particularly those who have substantial savings or additional sources of income, may not meet the criteria for the grants. However, it's important to remember that there are other forms of support available for seniors, from local community organizations to private pension plans. It might take a bit more effort to access these resources, but they are out there. Now, let's talk about how this increase in SASSA grants fits into the bigger picture of South Africa's social safety net. Over the years, there have been numerous calls for an overhaul of the social security system. Many believe that the system isn't doing enough to support the most vulnerable populations, including seniors. While this increase is a positive step, it's just one part of a larger conversation about how South Africa can better care for its elderly citizens. This is a topic that will continue to evolve, and it's one that requires ongoing attention from both the government and society at large. It's also worth noting that SASSA has been working to improve the overall efficiency of its service delivery. With the rise of technology, more seniors are now able to access their payments through electronic transfers, reducing the need for long queues at payment points. This modernization of the process helps ensure that seniors get their money quickly and securely, making life just a little bit easier. But even with the increase in payments and the improvements in service, some seniors may still struggle to make ends meet. While these grants are a vital source of income, they are not always enough to cover all the costs associated with aging. Many seniors face additional challenges, such as rising healthcare costs, housing instability, and social isolation. It's important for seniors to continue exploring all available resources to ensure they're getting the support they need. Whether it's applying for additional government assistance or seeking help from local charities, there are avenues to explore beyond the SASSA grants. As we look toward the future, it's clear that there's more work to be done in terms of securing financial stability for seniors in South Africa. While this increase in payments is an encouraging step, it highlights the need for continued dialogue about how to best support this important demographic. Seniors have given so much to the country, and it's only right that they receive the care and resources they deserve. If you're feeling hopeful about these changes and want to stay updated on everything related to SASSA grants, be sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. We'll continue to keep you informed with all the latest updates on how these payments affect you and your loved ones. Leave a comment below and let me know how this increase will impact your daily life. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who could benefit from this valuable information. Together, we can ensure that every senior citizen in South Africa receives the support they need and deserve. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that like button if you're excited about these changes, and subscribe for more content like this. We're here to keep you informed every step of the way.